EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. His side has alternated losses and wins across the first 3 weeks of this season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Brown with a return here. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Zone read, here's a give to Spears. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Broncos going nickel here, third down. They run once more with Spears. And this one isn't much better, partner. Third down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing fourth down here. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
And start with a give to Davis. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going right back to Davis. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. One stopped by Upton Stout.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running out of the gun with Davis. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll work against the blitz. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately,
Bengals get to him and take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
19 Lions. Warriors 17.
No throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Burrow from the gun, buying some time right. He takes it himself. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Davis gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Bengals' 42-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cowboys 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
10 out of 60.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Track 60. 79 Broncos. 69.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's making a bid for it. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Running the counter, Spears. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Give it to Spears on the option. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Hands off here to Davis. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Here's the snap on 4th. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Back to the line they come, second down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Third and long for him here. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
And the Bengals first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Bengals first down. A gain of 12.
Burrow now on first down.
Cincinnati.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Here's Burrow. Looking slant route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. Third and 5 now. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. To the air again. It's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Spears. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. Panthers.
Burrow from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They'll throw to begin this drive. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Warriors 17. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Left wing 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
He's going to throw again on second down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Back 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset.
Looking to throw. Buying some time left. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
79 Broncos. Let's go. 72 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick.
One final shot before the half. He's trying to push the field. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins, just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Chiefs quarterback. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Chiefs get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 6, 19, 18.
They'll go again with Davis. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Davis up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
We've set it downs from 37.
70 Lions! 70 Lions!
First down. It's a run with Davis. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That's sack number 2 for this guy, and we've got plenty of game left for him to keep wrecking it. And this is where offensively now you've got to do something. You got to make an adjustment. You got to slide to him. You got to chip to him because this defensive end has been a nightmare.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look at the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting him on the dive. Rolling into enemy territory. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on third down. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Complete out to the right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Off the play fake. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Spears. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. One play action here. Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw now. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll throw it here on first. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
19, Tiger, 19, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to the air they go on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it third down.
A 3-yard loss brings up third and 13.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now a toss play for Spears. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. We're going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. Second down. Play action now. Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals with a little more work to do to win it here. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running the counter, Spears. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's out in the clear. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Setting up to pass. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
We'll look to throw it. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 17. Take go.
They are throwing it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
At the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Brings up 2nd.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Ready.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18. Check go.
Sticking to the air here. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those two fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Bengals 21.
Come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby, and that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. In this down, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Burrow to throw. Throw pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.